You have to definitely have those like life resources. I feel every artist, every person who has like a passion in their life has to have some kind of inspiration, some motivation to achieve those points. And it comes very slowly in very little bits, a bit like droplets of water falling into a plate until the plate fills up. And I mean, today in my ballet class, one of the oddest feelings was having this sudden rush of like adrenaline, this kind of inspiration in the one thing that I hate most, and that's adagio, when it's like the slow movements, really hard work, but it's just the sudden feeling came like within me when I was dancing. It was just a bit overpowering at the same time, because like sudden realization, like this is why you love it so much, because you suddenly have this love drawn out of you from the inside. When I first started, my muscles had to adapt to a new style. And so, when they're not used to that, of course, it's very difficult. I mean, all these kids have very like slender legs, very like thin legs, but they're also all incredibly strong legs. Мой старший брат Антон читает новый детектив. В свободное время он очень любит читать. В его комнате большая библиотека.
Нет, я знаю Виктора, да?
Да, да.
Виктора, если правильно.
It hurts sometimes to feel that you're so far away and you can't develop any kind of relationships with an English person. Someone who you can easily communicate with.
Окончание.
Да-да.
Сестру, если мама.
Until he's fluent in Russian, Henry won't be able to study the normal school curriculum with the others from his dance class. Instead, using study plans set out by his mother, Henry's going to have to teach himself all the coursework for his GCSEs.
Going on to maths after you just had a Russian class is a little bit brain dead. Because trying to learn another language isn't the easiest thing, and then having to go learn maths and then everything. Well, I have been struggling to like keep up with the class, because obviously I can't understand like group discussions or group corrections. So much to think about. Language, technique, my body being different. I mean, it's not the easiest thing in the world.
Ilya Kuznetsov is himself a former student of the Bolshoi Academy and went on to become a soloist with the Bolshoi and principal soloist for notable companies around the world.
Пожалуйста. И ям, пам, пам. Ваши стопы не пустые. Раз. Я две группы до этого о чем говорил, о том, что пальцы крепкие. И ям, пам, не опаздывай. 3, 4. И раз. You have to move. You have to move. Stop, 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 stop. You cannot open your legs on beats? More. More. Yes. Yes. So please do it. Work hard and smart. С правой ноги. Пожалуйста.
There's things I've got to work on more than others because I've had a completely different training in my past. I've had to change a lot about my ways and like my posture of how I stand, and parts of my body, like I'm trying to work on my knees and my feet. They're two things which he's really getting annoyed with.
Open. Open your legs. Yes, please. Hold. Hold your feet. Hold, hold, hold. No, heels on the floor. Heels on the floor. Третий. Первый. Встали.
I'm starting to understand a bit more now. I mean, at first it was completely straight through one ear and out the other. But now there's bits and pieces, like parts of the body, what he wants to do a bit, like Venice means down. I mean, you just eventually you have to pick it up. It's like a need to know, so. And also he's really good. I mean, sometimes when I don't understand what he's said, he'll say it in English and then I can transfer it to what he said in Russian. And
Не терять спину. Пам. 3. Not pointed enough. И раз.